How can parents navigate safety and privacy concerns with their children's use of AI? One thing that we quite often do is that we will give up our privacy or for convenience. We won't check over what it means to be able to go through the terms and conditions of something because we want to be able to have something and we want to be able to have it now. The best recommendation that I can give is just get young people to be able to think about what they are leaving online, because every time they use an application, it might be collecting data in some way. You can't necessarily navigate for the fact that data is exchanged for access to services, but what you can do is get people to think about how they're utilizing their data in a meaningful way, and how young people can protect themselves from those safety and privacy concerns. And the biggest piece of advice they could give is don't put anything online that you think would put you in any particular vulnerable situation. That includes if you're using an AI application. Anything that you put out there might be used to train an AI model. That could have an impact, but often you can also find that there's settings on these. Once again, if I was to take ChatGPT as an example, where you can turn on settings for privacy, so you can go, I want this data to be able to train the model, or I don't want it to be able to train the model. But it's also something that we shouldn't necessarily get overly scared about. There can be a cautiousness to it because it's the unknown and we're not sure how that data is being utilized. But getting people to be aware of what they're sharing online is always a very useful way to be able to go about it. Remember, when something's put online, the likelihood is it might not be something that you'll be able to get back. And that's the way that I would talk to young people about what they're putting online, is to go, be aware that once you do so, it might be something that's out of your control.